Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to African Metaphysical Center for Spiritual Healing, Body, Mind, and Spirit Development. I am your host, Kufu Amara, your metaphysical practitioner, Reiki master, Qigong instructor, bond practitioner, and mystic. This one I couldn't wait to bring to you guys. I've been working on this for a while. It's called the reincarnation trap, the prison planet theory. What if I told you that Earth isn't a school for spiritual growth, as some of you may have been told? It's a farm, and you're the crop. The reincarnation trap theory suggests that death isn't freedom. It's the greatest deception ever orchestrated. And we've been falling for it for thousands of lifetimes. Listen to me closely. When you transition, your consciousness separates from your physical body. You feel weightless, free, finally liberated from pain and struggle. Then you see it, the famous tunnel of white light. It's beautiful, magnetic, irresistible. Beings of pure love await at the end. Sometimes they appear as angels, spirit guides, or deceased loved ones. They embrace you, review your life, and here's where the trap springs shut. They show you everything you did wrong, every mistake, every hurt you caused, every lesson you supposedly didn't learn. They pile on the guilt, the shame, the feeling of incompleteness. You need to go back, they say. You have unfinished karma. You need to evolve. One more lifetime, and you'll finally get it right this time. Exhausted and convinced, you agree. You sign a soul contract, and then flash, your memory is completely erased. You're born as a helpless infant, remembering nothing of your true nature, your past lives, or the fact that you've done this thousands of times before. The cycle continues. Then enters the archons, or demiurge, the cosmic parasites. So, who are these beings running the show? According to the Gnostic text dating back nearly 2,000 years, they are called archons or demiurge, artificial, predatory entities that exist in a lower dimensional reality, overlapping our own. The Gnostics describe them as soulless beings, jealous of humanity's divine spark or connection to the true source. The archons don't create, they can only imitate and manipulate. They created this material reality as a prison, a simulation designed to trap divine consciousness in matter. Think of them as interdimensional farmers, and we're the livestock. But they don't harvest our bodies, they harvest our energy, our emotions, our suffering. This energy is called lush. In some esoteric circles, emotional energy generated through trauma, fear, pain, but also through joy, love, and worship. The more intense the emotion, the richer the harvest. That's why Earth is designed for maximum suffering, war, disease, poverty, heartbreak, loss. We're kept in a constant state of struggle, generation after generation, feeding these entities with our anguish. The archons can't force us to reincarnate. That would violate universal free will laws. So they trick us instead. They masquerade as beings of light, as religious figures, as our dead relatives. They use our own belief against us. If you're a Christian, you might see Jesus. If you're Hindu, maybe Krishna. They shapeshift to match your expectations, gaining your trust so you consent to returning. I did a video on how the consciousness works after transitioning. They use it. The evidence that makes you think. Near-death experiencers who question the light report something disturbing. Some refuse to go toward it and instead explore other areas of the afterlife. They retain more memories, felt more sovereign, and describe encountering the real beings of light who actually encourage them not to return, warning them about the deception. Ancient Gnostic manuscripts like the Nag Hammadi text explicitly warns about archons and their deception. The Tibetan Book of the Dead instructs the dying to avoid certain lights and deceptive visions. Indigenous cultures worldwide speak of trickster spirits that deceive the souls after death. Then there's the suspicious convenience of it all. We remember nothing when we're born. Our memories are completely wiped. If reincarnation is really about spiritual growth, why would we forget everything we learned in the previous lives? That's like going to school, taking the test, then having your memory erased before the next grade. It makes no sense unless the amnesia is intentional, designed to keep us ignorant and compliant. How the system keeps you trapped. Okay. The reincarnation trap operates on several levels. Excuse me. First, karma, the ultimate guilt mechanism. You're told you have debts to pay, lessons to learn, and you must keep coming back until your karmic slate is clean. But the slate never gets clean because the system generates new karma with every lifetime. The soul contracts. Before reincarnating, you actually allegedly agreed to certain life challenges, abuse, poverty, illness, and for growth. But these contracts are made under deception with your memory wiped, so you can't truly give informed consent. The veil of forgetting. The memory wipe ensures you start each life from zero, never building on past knowledge, never questioning why you're here, never remembering you're an eternal being temporarily trapped in flesh. Emotional addiction. Earth is designed to create intense emotional experiences that become addictive. We crave the drama, the relationships, the highs and lows. Even suffering becomes familiar. So we keep coming back for one more hit. So what is the escape plan and how do you break free? Refuse the light. When you transition, don't automatically go toward any tunnel or light. Pause, observe, and question everything. Demand truth. Any being of genuine divine origin will respect your sovereignty and answer your questions honestly. Archons will try to rush you, guilt you, or distract you. Reclaim your power. Remember, you are an infinite, eternal consciousness. You are not a sinner. You don't need more lessons, and you don't owe anyone anything. Don't sign contracts. Refuse any agreements, soul contracts, or commitments to return. Your consent is required, so don't give it. Intend to return to source. I need you to state clearly your intention to return to the true source, the original creator beyond this matrix, beyond the archon's reach. The bigger question, Whether this theory is literally truth, metaphor, or the ultimate conspiracy, it forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. Why is there so much suffering if Earth is a school? Why do we remember nothing of our past? Who benefits from our pain? And most importantly, are you truly free? Or have you been conditioned to accept your cage as home? Maybe the real trap isn't just reincarnation, it's never questioning it in the first place. Wake up, remember who you are, and when your time comes, don't go gently into the white light. Save this video and repost it, and question everything, even paradise. Until next time, thanks for coming in. Ashe, ashe, ashe.